female to male trans and first time moms, y'all need to get together and work out which one of you gets to keep the FTM acronym. In my local neighborhood giveaway group, this woman posted FTM looking for boy clothes. And to be fair, she said boy, that should have been my first clue. So I messaged her, hey, I'm moving. My husband's getting rid of some clothes. What size do you need? And I just woke up to the most confused message back saying she didn't need full grown man clothes. She hasn't had the baby yet.
All right. So, do you, so you understand the terminology of this one, or you could explain?
So she got confused between female to male trans versus what is the other word?
First time mom.
First time mom. Yeah. Yeah.
So I wasn't aware of these damn terminology myself because
gibberish to me.
I'm just now learning about it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's why I played this one. It's like these, and we're seeing it with a lot of different terminologies out there. This is not the only terminology where like new groups or these whatever you want to call them, they're using acronyms of all acronyms that other people use, and now people are getting confused with these slangs, making it hard for people. What's your thoughts on this one?
I don't think it's just related to gender, LGBTQ community. I think in general, the texting, it just gets crazy. Sometimes I text with my niece and she's sending all kinds of weird acronym stuff and I got to look it up.
True.
That's normal.
Like the one that be getting me is like chop. I'm like, what is chop?
What?
Chop?
Yeah, chop.
What's that?
Exactly.
So chop means you're ugly. So if someone call you chop, that means you ugly.
Oh.
You chopped up? Chop?
No, you add into it. The slang is yo. They chop. Or if they don't like something, I'm like, yo, that's chop. I'm like, what? What is chop? So they got a lot of new slang these kids are coming up with. I'm like, oh man.
I'm glad I haven't run into it yet. I might hear it, but I just disregard it.
Yeah.
That's the latest one I heard.
They changed lingos because we had some strict parents. So every time they come up with a different word to describe something, so they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I remember we used to get our butt.
The ick. I hear that one a lot.
But the ick been around though. Yeah, that one been around.
Brandon looking like me. What is the ick?
All right, I don't feel so bad now, Winston.
What's the ick?
The ick is when you can't stand someone, something that turns you off, or something that you don't like. So it's like for ladies, it's an ick when the guy leaves the toilet seat up.
Okay.
Yeah, so something like that, you know. But yeah, well, some of these words are like revamped words, because what I used to notice with like some like some terminologies, like the older people use ick. You know, that's why I get it from like the older people. Like if you, and one of the things in like West Indian, you notice what older West Indian had like perfect vocabulary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to the middle generation. The older people used to use big words. You'd be like, what? You know, they sound like
they had us.
Yeah, they used to use big words. I'm like, what?
They had us, and we was like, man, I don't know. It's a good question though.
But that one right there definitely took me for a loop. Was FTM. I couldn't understand how that was until I had to play the video over to
It sounded like she was talking another language.
Right, because she was accommodating in one community, and when she read the post and she was being helpful, she thought it was for a guy transitioning to female, however it is.
Yeah.
And it was for first time mom. So the mother responded in a manner was like, no, I'm not looking for man clothes. It's for a baby that's not born. So that's where that kind of comes into play.
Yeah, when in doubt,
Why can't you just say
Right.
exactly what you mean?
But Google gonna give you the wrong information if you're not too clear.
Look like I'm gonna be wrong either way. Hey, it's questions. You need boy clothes? Hey, you say
Chat
no.
GPT, she'll say, narrow it down for me, please. What was the context?
True.
Yeah, ask your AI, Brandon.
I might have to.
Gemini, ChatGPT, ask it, and it might tell you.
Look, even if I'm wrong, that's all right. I'll get it right the next time.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is, we're gonna land it right there. Any closing thoughts? We're gonna start with Brandon. What's your closing thoughts for the night, Brandon?
Closing thoughts for the night. The one thing I keep drifting back to, it don't matter where we stand on things. If you want to protest, there's a way to do it. Don't come to a protest with a pew pew, and don't try and use your vehicle to hit people. That's not peaceful.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you directly a question.
Go ahead.
You think that would have went the same if it was a black person with a protest with a loaded gun?
If we went to a protest with a loaded gun, I think it's because, mind you, they had one dude who took it off of him in the same moment everything happened. As soon as they would have seen something, all of them would have lit somebody up if he was looking like us.
Okay. That's what I kind of took away from that. I'm not saying anything other than that, but I was like, I think black people are scared to go to a protest with a gun.
Exactly.
100%.
And the ones that are
100%.
and the ones that are
even
going,
if you went to the protest with a gun, once you saw a cop, you out.
Yep. We don't want no parts.
You out.
And that's what I'm going to say. And the ones with guns are going to start trouble. The ones with guns are going to start trouble. So, yeah.
But on the other side, you got the Kyle Rittenhouses of the world. You got those people who will come to a protest with their ARs and this and that, and nothing happened to them. They get to go home. January 6ers, they get to take their pew-pews and go up there, and they get jail time. But guess what? They got pardoned. But we can't take that chance, and I'm not gonna.
So DCAT says, ask ChatGPT about Charlie Clerk. And it says that for real, that it wasn't a real world event.
I'm gonna have to Google that.
Yeah, I got to definitely.
What
the hell?
Sometimes it be doing stuff like that. ChatGPT do say not all the information it provides is correct, and I think they do something like that to not stir certain things.
I mean, but we all seen it. What's the problem?
Yeah. Let's go to you, Toya. What's your closing thoughts? And you could promote if you have anything. You can tell the world what you feel. You mad? Tell them whatever you want.
My main takeaway: karma really is a bitch. She really is a bitch, and I think it's important that we put out what we hope to get back. I firmly believe in the golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated. And I don't think that's a lesson that can be learned from young. All these mean young childhood bullies, I can't stand them. The minute I find out it's happening at work, it's a problem. But I think it starts from young ages. And I think if we learn of anybody being bullied, we really got to do something about it. I have a lot of parents who complain. They're on the phone crying because they're worried about the situations their child has to face daily. It's not nice, So don't be a bully, people. Don't be bullies. It's not nice.
Cool. To you, P. Do your shout out.
It's crazy. I was going to talk about the bullying stuff too. I was going to say basically, if you're a bully, and you're feeling really good right now because you're on top. One day you got it coming. And I'm not just like she got knocked out. It could be other things. It could be things that have serious repercussions, because people get bullied into their adult life, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So just think about it. Eventually, you're gonna get it. It's gonna come back to you sometimes 10 times worse. So and when you bully somebody like that, it damaged their self-esteem, you know. And y'all should stand up to y'all bullies early. Don't wait too late. Knock him out as a kid. Don't wait till he's as big as Debo. Yeah, you need to wait to knock him out. But it's sad, man. The protest stuff. I tell my kids, get y'all butts in the house.
I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Knock yourself out.
Yeah.
As a young kid, how do you stand up to your bully?
Fight. Just fight. Swing.
You got to figure that out. I mean, everybody, yeah. I mean, there's different ways of taking down your bully.
That's why your parents encourage you, like, well, they don't do it as much these days. That's why when your kid come home like, oh, I'm being bullied, you be like, hey, you better not come back here tomorrow with none of that thing. You better do something. If you're gonna do anything, do something. Now they're putting it on you. I know that's not right, but that's how they teach you in the island. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, do something, do anything, just don't do nothing, right? Because in all right, and let's stay to America. In America, what do you do if you're being bullied? So they tell you go speak to the parents, you do all of these long things, and a lot of it is protecting the kids, but the bullies still win.
Right.
Because the bully also has rights. So I know like they're protected. A lot of them are protected because hey, they could only expel them or not expel them. They could only give them like suspension, detention, that type of stuff. So it's not a lesson being learned. So and if they don't have the parents to reprimand them and correct them, they're not learning anything while your child is being punished on your side. The gentle care and the none of these hands-off approach is not showing any of these kids the things that they need to learn. You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, if you do something, it's like they put on boxing gloves, you duke it out, you know what I'm saying? Now, and even that, you got to be careful because it's a lot of if because what if that kid is in a gang and he stands up, now he waiting with his crew outside for you. You know what I'm saying? So these are all of the things you have to weigh with your kids in this time and this day, so it's hard because you could tell them stand up, you could stand, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in high school, because I'll tell you a story. I was in Fox Middle, right? And I was walking down the hall minding my business. This dude picked me up, put me on his shoulder, spin me around. It was like a wrestling move where the guy used to put you on the shoulder, and I slipped out. Slipped out his hand, hit the side of the glass, bang, fell on the ground, right? Fell on the ground. But my brother was in on the third floor, and I was on the first floor. But the dude who had me on the shoulder, I guess they were in gangs. So at the same time, he dropped me, I fell off his shoulder. Somebody that knew my brother, right? And the other people, my brother wasn't in no gang or anything like that. But the people my brother hang around, I think they were opposing gang to the dude that dropped me on the ground. I never seen so much people came downstairs in my life. You know what I'm saying? Those people never bothered me again. But it was one of those things where it was opposing gang came down. It's like you know what I'm saying? We weren't affiliated or nothing like that. But it was like, yo, it's an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I never seen nothing like that in my life. But I was like, that dude never messed with me again. People after that day, a lot of people thought that we were down. I'm like, no, we're not into none of that. None of that. But yeah, I just see it, and that's what I'm saying. You have stuff like that. So that's why I'm coming from with gangs. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your kid being ambushed by a gang. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I could speak to that point because those people, and that's when you find out who claims what, who's that, but it's crazy. It was crazy. So it's a hard choice. It's a hard choice.
One thing I will say though is you got to pour into your kids. Talk to them about the world. Let them know, like, hey, this kid could be bullying you because he getting bullied at home by his own parents. If you able to use your wit, if you able to even embarrass these people in front of other people, hey, it may stop. You never know, or maybe it will have to go a physical route. But you got to talk to your kids and give them every opportunity, whether it's using your brain. Whether it's you got to stand up and take some licks so that the people be like, you know what, I ain't gonna mess with you. Whatever you do, pour into your kids.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do and the thing you don't want is the silence and the self-deletion of themselves. That's this. A lot of these kids don't have anybody to push them. So that's the whole thing. Like you said, you got to talk to your kids, let them know that they love. Teach them, take them taekwondo, take them to wrestling, taking them to self-defense class. You know what I'm saying? Or the one that used to work is let them go to school with your cousin. Pull up. He used to drop us to school.
I was my son's school nurse for a few years, and that was a great opportunity. Damn. Come here. I heard what you did yesterday. I got your mother number.
Could you imagine that?
What you're doing need to stop right now. It worked.
If I'm a school nurse.
That was community. That's community. You know what I'm saying? That's community. Yeah. Definitely. Like when I was younger, I was bad as hell in the islands. I got out of school early. And in the islands, guys, it's natural for a little kid to walk around with a machete, right? When I was young, I had a machete. And I'm walking. I went on the school grounds because we were going to the garden. And I was cursing up a storm. F this, F that, blah, blah, blah. I didn't know the teacher was my grandfather's uncle. Yeah, I didn't know. And I'm here swearing up a storm. By the time I got back to the house, it's like, oh, so you was up by the school cursing, huh? Nah. Oh, so my niece lying. Damn.
It's crazy because back then we didn't really have a lot of phones on the island. And that message got home before you got there. You'd be like, yo, y'all still using pigeons? What's going on?
Oh man.
But yeah, I like that question, Toy. I like that question. But P, I'm gonna let you shout out your channel, then I shout out.
Oh, I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. So in closing, if you like to join the panel, you can hit us up in the bio. I got the link, the WhatsApp link. You could join the group. It's called Line With Us Panel Show, Late Night Line. Just kind of shoot across, send your email, join the group. And we go live on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. until we're trying to get a balanced panel of both men and women so we could have some good dialogue.
Are we going to get more ladies?
This week we were supposed to. I had like 4 or 5. That's the issues. I can't put it like that. Sometimes we know things do arrive. So it's like, hey, but yeah, I had about 4 or 5 lined up. They said yes, but
sometimes they got to get over the fear of coming online.
Yeah. But yeah, if you know any ladies out there like to join the panel, just kind of send them across, because I know with time it's gonna come. I know it's gonna be, So hey, these are the starting days. This is episode 6. Episode 6. Yeah. So at the start it's like this, but eventually, the question then becomes, you guys are going to be the founding ones, is who you want to keep on the panel. That's when I don't like that one.
Well, eventually, everybody ain't going to be on every week. So
yeah,
be switching them out. Everybody will be,
So the question is like, do you want like a solid panel, or you want a revolving panel. A revolving panel, I think, is difficult though.
Well, I think as we grow, there'll always be a week when somebody can't be on us.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I'm a basketball mom, and my boy likes to eat. So if my time management isn't on point, like it gets tough, you know.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah. But we're gonna shut it off there. All right. Thank you.
Peace and love, everybody.
Could you?